In the high-stakes arena of Washington politics, overconfidence can be a terminal condition. For Maxine Waters, a titan of Congress for over 40 years, that overconfidence led her to believe she could silence FBI Director Kash Patel with the same theatrical rage that had served her for decades. She was wrong. This is the story of a 2-hour hearing that transformed from a political hit job into the most comprehensive exposure of public corruption in American history. The ambush that backfired on a humid Tuesday in July 2025, Committee Room 216 of the Hart Senate Office Building was packed. Maxine Waters arrived early, draped in a crimson suit, flanked by staffers wheeling in boxes of documents. She was prepared for a televised execution of Patel's career. When Kash Patel entered, he carried only a single, worn, leather briefcase. Waters didn't wait for the opening gavel. The moment Patel reached his chair, she unleashed a torrent of insults, calling him unqualified, Putin's puppet, and a traitor to his heritage. She even hurled physical folders at him, scattering papers across the floor in a display of calculated fury. Patel sat in absolute silence, watching her with the patient detachment of a scientist observing a storm. When she finally paused for breath, he asked one quiet question. "Are you finished, Congresswoman?" Opening the red folder, case NAR 24 LA 4782. The atmosphere shifted instantly as Patel clicked open his briefcase and withdrew a red folder labeled Confidential Waters Investigation. He revealed that her sudden outrage against him had begun exactly 3 weeks prior, the same day the FBI's Financial Crimes Division had opened a case into her personal network. What followed was a systematic dismantling of the Waters political machine, folder by folder. The charity fraud. $52.3 million diverted Patel presented IRS records for the Maxine Waters Community Empowerment Fund. Between 2019 and 2024, the fund raised $52.3 million. However, forensic analysis showed that only 3.4%, $1.8 million, ever reached actual community programs. The rest, $3.8 million in salaries for 12 family members, $1.3 million in American Express charges for private jets, luxury hotels, and rodeo, drive shopping sprees, $3.4 million transferred to a Jamaican resort investment where Waters had vacationed 17 times. The banking quid pro quo Patel moved to the 2008 financial crisis. He produced security footage and visitor logs showing one United Bank's CEO visiting Waters' home the night before she personally escorted him to the Treasury to demand TARP funds. After the bank received $12 million in taxpayer money, Waters' husband saw his investment in the bank jump 1,400% in value, netting a $4.2 million profit. The Haiti earthquake. Betrayal, perhaps the most devastating evidence, involved the Waters Haiti Relief Fund. Patel revealed that of the $10.3 million raised for earthquake victims, less than 5% reached Haiti. The FBI documented millions flowing to construction firms owned by Waters' relatives for shelters that were never built. The room fell into a deathly silence when a witness from Port-au-Prince, Marie Celestin, testified via video link. She recounted how Waters had used photos of Marie's dying children to raise millions, only for the promised aid to never arrive. "How does she sleep?" Marie asked through the screen. The $15 million real estate empire Waters, on a congressional salary of $174,000, had acquired a portfolio of 8 luxury estates worth $15.3 million. Patel produced deeds showing that major developers, who had received $47 million in federal contracts through Waters Committee, sold her these mansions for exactly $1 each. The final verdict. By the time Patel reached the final folder, Waters was slumped in her chair, the Crimson Warrior reduced to a defeated defendant. Patel presented a chilling audio recording from a 2022 family reunion where a nephew was wearing an FBI wire. On tape, Waters was heard saying, "This family sticks together. Everyone eats. It's our turn now. You're either with the family or you're nobody." Patel concluded with a cold recommendation: immediate expulsion from Congress, asset forfeiture of all stolen funds, full prosecution on 247 criminal counts. As federal agents led Maxine Waters out of the room, her 40-year reign ended in exactly 47 minutes of evidence. Today, inmate number 47829-12 serves her sentence in a federal facility. A stark reminder that in America, eventually, the law catches up to everyone. The swamp wasn't just drained that day, it was cauterized by the truth.